Hello and good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Thanks for coming back. Sorry it's been such a long time, a couple weeks since I've done one of these videos. September has been quite hectic here, and but things are gonna, I hope, start to settle into a good routine, and we should be good. I had Expo, which took up so much of my time for a good solid week and a half. I mean, aside from all the weeks in preparation for it, but and then my mom came out to visit, and so we did a lot of stuff while she was out here. So it was just haven't had a lot of chance to stitch. So we're gonna get back into this project especially, and see what we can do. So I'm just going to kind of stitch away where we're at on this particular page. I still need to go back and kind of fill in some of these, but for a video like this, I think I'm just going to stitch what I can up here, and we'll kind of go from there. Whew. Hope you guys have been doing good. Get a lot of stitching done. I think since the last time we had this thing, the Queen passed, and my mom and I watched a lot of the royal ceremonies and different things that were going on. It's just kind of fascinating, you know. It's sort of a tie to the past, how things used to be. Just, I don't know. I like history, so to me, it's kind of a fascinating thing. So. But I had done a pattern for the Queen's Jubilee back in, what was it, June? And I did a monochrome pattern of her, and with her passing, I guess everybody was just kind of looking for stuff. Anyway, I sold quite a lot of that pattern, especially to folks in the UK who just, you know, wanted to do something to commemorate her. And a couple of them asked me if I would do some more royal folks. So I did a King Charles. I did a King Charles, and I'm working on Prince William and Anne. And so we'll see what we can do. And maybe even just some, if I can do one of like Buckingham, of some of the different castles and stuff. We'll see. It's kind of fun looking for stuff, looking to see what I can do. But I also I had quite a few patterns. Even though I wasn't stitching, I was getting some patterns done. It's a different state of mind, so it's a little easier sometimes to design and work on that than it is to stitch, and vice versa. Vice versa. Oh yeah, and I had my surgery, and that's pretty well healed. It's still got like scar tissue and stuff underneath of it, and it just needs to kind of, it's gonna scar really nicely, but it's got to kind of remodel the skin there. But that's been good. Let's see here. I'm going to just do some half stitches all the way across. Today's going to be a good stitchy day. Make some good progress on some of these. just sitting here thinking, sorry, just in my own little world. Okay, I actually did. Got that little one down there. And I did those. And that one. Let's make sure we just keep up with our, what we need to be doing. And I forgot where I was. Oh, ha, ha, ha. There's that. Okay. Hello, Zubu. Okay, there's this. And that. Ah. There's this. Okay, now I can go down. Alrighty. Whew. Ah, there we go. There's that. Alright, I need to highlight a bunch that I've done here. Did I do those 2 stitches? Nope, just did those. There's that. Okie dokie, smoky pokey. Go. Okay. Roll this up. It's quite a bit of this color to put in. It's good. It's good. I don't feel like I'm being very talkative. I mean, I'm really not being very talkative. Whew. Just been a lot to do, a lot going on. And it's nice to have a bit of a break from stitching sometimes. I mean, you've got to you got to definitely give yourself a chance to, if you don't want to stitch, just not stitch. So, I mean, that's kind of me the last couple of weeks. I sort of lost that stitchy bug while I was working on a lot of other things. And stitching for me has got to be relaxing. thing. So if I'm not in a relaxed state of mind, I just can't stitch. I get too distracted. My goal to do just these 2 rows is to actually get these 2 rows done at the same time I'm filling in everything else. That's the goal. So part of, as I go through this, is finding all those colors that I used to have. You know, bless you. Thank you. I've never had, I don't think I've ever had like all the colors. Maybe when I first started, I ordered them all, but shoot. They get mixed and matched and moved around, and it's chaos, I tell you, chaos. Came right through there. Okay. Now, is that enough stitching? I think I'm going to hold off on that color for now. Oh, actually, there's some stitching back here, isn't there? Is that for real? Is that for real? Let me look. I mean, I said I wasn't going to do it, but then look at me going. Look at me go. Nah, I'm not gonna switch it up. That just takes too much time. You've got to be prepped and ready to do those things. All right, what other color can I do now? Let's try this one. There we go, 422. We'll do a little bit of, if you can see, just a few stitches, just to help kind of make it a little darker. So we don't need to go crazy with the stitching. I feel like I've put this in like crazy 4K high definition when I'm recording here. I didn't mean to. Hope it doesn't cause an issue on the other end, but it's like ridiculous clarity that I'm seeing in my phone right now. I do use my phone to record. Just so much easier. May I drink? There we go. All right, we're gonna just put this one in right here. It's gonna be a slight little bit of confetti. Not too bad. It's not too bad. I am just gonna, I did not tuck that in when I did that. Let me tuck it in now. Boop. Boop. My good scissors are down at the other table. I didn't feel like getting up and going over and getting them. Where am I? Where am I? Here? There. Good. here we go. I'm using a size 26 tapestry needle right now, and I find on these 18 count this works really well. It's a little harder with well, it's 28s are almost too small. It's not bad, but they feel almost too small to me, and 24s are a little bit too big. 26 is just right. Okay. Get rid of that. Oops. That one on the wrong thing. Hold your horses. There we go. All right. That is good. Come here. Oh man, there we go. Alrighty. What color can we do next? I'm trying to find something with a little darker. Do we have anything here? 1 second while I pull up the colors. I did a little bit here. That's not a lot of stitching though. Not a lot of stitching. Let me look here, let me look a bit more. Whew. Man, I tell you, I so need my glasses. It's kind of funny, it's like it kind of has come on pretty quickly for me. Like it started in COVID when I needed to wear glasses, and it just kind of very rapidly, it was, the eyes were like, no, thank you, we're not gonna work anymore. And I forget sometimes, and I go to try to read something, and then I'm like, oh, I can't see a thing. Okay. All right, we're gonna do like 452 here. We've got enough stitches to do. I even need to put my glasses on just to see the floss sometimes. Boy. The other thing that I'm gonna try to get into now that I'm watching football and stuff, but I gotta get back in my audiobooks. Okay, does anybody see where the end of this is? Sometimes it helps if I just do this. I didn't put it on a skein yet. I need to, obviously. Especially considering, oh, there it is. Is that it? No, that's not it. It says, don't use me. I'm not gonna show you where to start. That's funny. Maybe 452. You don't want to help me stitch today. You don't want to help me stitch. Oh, found it. And for if you're UK or royal lover, I gotta tell you guys, I absolutely adore Little George and oh gosh, I adore them and I can't remember their names. Because I'm getting everybody else's names in my head. It's George, Louis. What's the girl's name? I really like her. What's her name? Why can I not remember her name? I'm gonna have to do a quick search. because all the other names are in my head. All the names are in my head. Sorry, I have to find out what this kid's name is. Charlotte, gosh, you would have thought I knew that. I honestly kept wanting to say Beatrice, which I know that's not right. That's the cousin. So, okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. Okay, we're down here and right here. Oh yeah, somewhere in there. So we had Expo, we had Mom Visit, we had Dave Matthews concert that I went to with my husband. That was awesome. Yeah, a lot of crazy things have been happening this time. And there's fairly more than that. I've been running some different part-time jobs and going out doing some different things, but I won't talk about that on here right now. Might save that for my other Stitch With Me, when I do Stitch With Me's of the projects that I'm working on for my style. I got a lot that I got a lot of fabric. A very, very kind individual sent me 25 count gridded, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm kind of had a bit of an overwhelming, like I want to start this and this and this and this. Got a little crazy. Got a little crazy. Alright, I'm going to come down to the bottom here. Just nip this off here. Here we go. What, that is a big, is that a fly or? Hey babe, we've got hornets. Where? Over here by me. Pause.